why he did that. I just want to beat this guy. This challenge is over with. Oh, you chose poorly. The minion that is summoned from the deck has 0 attack and 1 health. I need more firepower.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He's an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Allen on third. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. Leading them out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen Mond.
And when Kellen Mond left College Station, he held most of Texas A&M's passing records, total yards, passing yards, touchdowns, you name it. And then he went to the NFL draft in 2021 on the heels of being the 2021 Senior Bowl MVP, and the Vikings took him in the 3rd round that year. NFL arm strength at his best when he loosens up in the pocket and lets his talents flow. Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ready.
On first down, here's Mond. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Here we go, back. 52 blaster. Black clock. Opposite. Green.
Off the play fake. Mond. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Ready?
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Mond. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Hand off running left, Foreman. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Mond. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They run it on first with Foreman. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Foreman will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. He'll try again, and he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Miles Boykin from 3 yards out. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch there for Evans, good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Allen going to give this one to Cam Akers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Allen. Now a short one to Gesicki. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. To the air, Allen. This is caught by Evans. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Back to the air, Mond. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, here's Maude. He's got the hookup downfield to Boykin. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jets! Miles Boykin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And only a couple there as they'll take this up to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st down, Allen. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Allen again. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
Alert!
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Amari Cooper, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And New York set to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Check, hut. 43 rail. Black clock. Opposite. Green. Quick. Yellow. Blue. Check.
A run by Foreman to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Mom going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, and pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Throwing now is Allen. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Allen, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward to get what he can.
Here we go.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Mon looks to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mon. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. A field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? Got caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cam Akers, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This taken in at the goal line. So the Jets now down by 11, 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a 1st down.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Now Mon. Able to find Boykin. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mon looks to throw on 1st down. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Check right. Check pitch.
A 2nd down throw now for Mon. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Sauce Gardner puts it on, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he is going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
85 yards on the ground for him so far. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Going right back to Akers. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break right here. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They're led out by a man who got his first NFL start on Thanksgiving Day of 2019 from Purdue. It's David Blau.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
1st and 10 now. Here's Blau. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Kaneng Nwangu. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It's all throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Blau setting up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Allen's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Able to slither by. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Open man right side, Myers. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Allen. His pass caught with the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Cam Akers punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Blau to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Six 0 our score after one. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Throwing is Blau. Thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Aaron Siposs now.
Aaron Siposs in punt formation.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is fielded at the 27. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now Allen. Open man is Myers. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 33 yards that time. Akers is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Blau. Pass incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Blau. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their route, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll look to throw again. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the gun, Blau. Well, this one into the hands of Vaughn. Touchdown, Bengals! Keyshawn Vaughn, 29 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, Allen. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and a couple. On play action, Allen. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Allen, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Blau, as they will look to throw on first down. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Blau setting up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On second down, here's Blau. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Cooper here. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Allen going to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Allen to throw once more. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Amari Cooper, 33 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
First and 10 now. Here's Blau. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. They'll go right back to the Wagyu. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Blau to throw. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
From the gun, it's Blau. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead instead of...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 3rd and 3. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cam Akers. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's McKenzie. McKenzie returning it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Blau's throw into the hands of his receiver, Guyton. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing is Blau. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that lap.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Bengals set to take over.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first down, Blau. Open man to tight end Henry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Blau. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is running